Hello everyone. So our group includes Jessica, Bridget, Bianca, and me, and today we'll be presenting on the topic of obesity. Alright, so what is obesity? Obesity is a medical condition that occurs when a person carries too much weight or body fat that can affect their health. A doctor will usually suggest that a person has obesity if they have a high BMI. A BMI of 30 or greater is considered obese. So, body mass index or BMI is the measurement of body size. It combines a person's weight with their height, and the results of the BMI measurement can give an idea about whether a person has the correct weight for their height. And a way to calculate the BMI is by multiplying a person's weight in pounds by 703, then you'll divide that by their height in inches squared. And you can avoid doing the math by using a BMI calculator or chart that's easily found online. Obesity is generally caused by eating too much and moving too little. If you consume high amounts of energy that involves fat and sugars, but do not burn off the energy through exercise and physical activity, much of the surplus energy will be stored by the body as fat. I don't know if you guys have watched the movie WALL-E or not, but this definitely reminds me of how the humans were living while they were in space. Alright, so next we'll be looking at some of the goals we can all set out to achieve. So you want to encourage outdoor activities for you and your family. It can be anything like playing a sport, hiking, or even as simple as taking a walk around the neighborhood or a park. I know the next one may be hard because even I struggle with this, but it is important to lower your intake of fast food because it is high in sodium, saturated fat, trans fat, and cholesterol, and those are things that you shouldn't eat often. Instead of eating fast food, substitute it with a meal that is healthy and well balanced. This includes eating fruits and vegetables, whole grain foods such as wheat bread or brown rice, and proteins such as fish, eggs, and lean meats. To help, you can make a weekly meal plan and be prepared ahead of time. You want to make sure to get enough sleep because lack of sleep can disrupt the balance of key hormones that control appetite. So sleep-deprived people may be hungrier than those who get enough rest each night. Moving on, we may not realize the amount of calories we gain by drinking soda, juice, or sweetened coffees and teas. So most people also ignore how many calories they consume in sports drinks or alcoholic beverages as well. Replacing even a few high-calorie drinks each day for water can significantly make a difference. Last, enrolling your children in after-school programs will allow them to play, run, learn, and get a healthy, balanced meal all in a single setting.
Prevalence of obesity. Here we'll talk about how common obesity is.
Obesity in America. Each year, an estimated 300,000 U.S. adults die of causes related to obesity. Over 70 million Americans are considered to be obese, and another 99 million are considered to be overweight. Certain groups are at higher risk to be obese. These reasons may be a combination of environmental, biological, as well as cultural factors. Typically, older, poorer, and less educated individuals are more likely to be obese. Ethnic and racial minorities have also been found to have higher obesity risks. In the US, 66% of the population is obese, whereas worldwide it's only 37%. And for children, 29% of the population is obese, whereas worldwide it's only 14%. Neighborhood factors. Neighborhoods with access to high-quality food that is also affordable has been shown to have less instances of obesity. These areas with close supermarket or grocery stores have more ways to buy healthy food as opposed to neighborhoods that only have a small corner store. Unfortunately, there is evidence that supermarkets are less likely to be found in low-income or non-white neighborhoods. This is part of the reason they think that there's a higher number of racial and minority differences in obesity due to the fact that they have less access to this healthy food through grocery stores. Fast food. These neighborhoods without access to healthy foods such as fresh produce from a supermarket are also more exposed to fast food establishments, which has also been found to be linked to obesity. It's much easier and more convenient to choose to eat fast food or takeout when the options for fresh or healthy food are severely limited. Because let's be honest, it's already hard to eat healthy. And then, on top of that, they don't have any access to these fresh foods. Why are they going to go out of their way to have to then drive to get the healthy produce and then have to go home and cook all of it when it's a lot easier to just pick up fast food? And there's so many different options for fast food, and there's no options for this healthy produce. So why would they choose to go eat healthy when the fast food is much more convenient?
Prevention, health effects, and symptoms. How does obesity affect us?
Prevention. There are many ways to prevent obesity, and one of the best ways is to control your diet. Examples of this are eating more fruits and vegetables such as broccoli, kale, asparagus, beets, apples, avocados, and tomatoes. Also, eating plenty of dietary fiber, which you can get from things like kidney beans, oats, popcorn, almonds, chia seeds, and dark chocolate. Also, some of the vegetables that I mentioned before, as well as avocados, have dietary fiber as well. Another thing that you can do is consuming less processed or sugar-filled foods. So instead of opting to go with the really unhealthy breakfast cereal with lots of sugar, choosing to go with something like banana and oatmeal instead for breakfast makes a big difference in your diet. Another thing that you can do is reduce the portion size. That's a good way to control calories and help maintain a healthy diet. Engaging in aerobic activity is another way to prevent obesity. This could be something such as going for a brisk 30-minute walk every day. You could go for a walk with your dog, your kids, your spouse, yourself, a friend, or you could do something like going for a shorter run, or you could go on a hike, you could go for a swim, you could play some basketball. There's lots of different things that you can do, but just getting active is very good for your health. Also, incorporating weightlifting into your daily routine can also help keep your body healthy. Focusing on reducing stress is also very important. Stress has been proven to cause a lot of things to your body that are negative, but in relation to obesity, stress often leads to unhealthy eating of high-calorie foods. We've all heard of stress eating. It's very real, and so focusing on reducing our stress and keeping those levels to a minimum is another way that we can actually help prevent obesity. Health effects and symptoms. Obesity has health effects that include cardiovascular disease risk, higher risk of certain cancers, and increased mortality rates. Other comorbidities include high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, stroke, sleep apnea, and osteoarthritis. And the list of those go on and on. Those are just a few, for example, but there are a lot of things in health issues that have been linked to obesity. And symptoms of obesity. Those include breathlessness, increased sweating, inability to cope with sudden physical activity, back and joint pain, as well as just that feeling of constantly being tired.
Hi, my name is Jessica, and I'm going to discuss a few resources that you guys can utilize. On this slide, I have listed 2 local support groups. The first is Overeaters Anonymous, also known as OA. OA states that they are a fellowship of individuals who, through shared experience, strength, and hope, are recovering from compulsive overeating. There are no membership dues or fees, and you can find a schedule of their meetings on their website. They also have recordings of speakers from past OA events that you can listen to on their website. Next is Food Addicts in Recovery Anonymous, also known as FA. FA knows that food addiction can take many forms, including obesity, anorexia, and bulimia. Their goal is to offer relief from the symptoms of eating disorders and guidance on living in recovery. There are no membership dues or fees, and you can search for meetings by zip code on their website. Lord's Gym offers a variety of exercise equipment, fitness classes, and basketball programs. Their memberships are much more affordable than other gyms, and it's open to adults and children 12 years and older. They offer membership discounts for couples and families as well. CalFresh Healthy Living, also known as SNAP-Ed, is a government program that supports healthy, active, and nourished lifestyles by teaching Californians about good nutrition and how to stretch their food dollars, while also building partnerships and communities to make the healthy choice the easy choice. Their website offers a lot of good nutrition education, recipes, and tips for getting more physically active. To get more information about the CalFresh Healthy Living program and what they can offer you, call the Benefits Helpline, or you can also contact the San Joaquin Human Services Department. On this slide are two financial assistance programs. The first is CalFresh, which is California's food stamp program, also known as SNAP. This is a great resource that allows individuals and families to afford healthier, more nutritious food. You can apply on the website and can receive up to $194 per month per household member in food benefits. For more information, you can go to their website, call the benefits hotline number, or call the San Joaquin Human Services Department. Next is the California Women, Infants, and Children's Program, also known as WIC. This is a supplemental nutrition program that offers food vouchers, nutritional education and counseling, and healthcare referrals to low-income pregnant or postpartum women, breastfeeding and non-breastfeeding, and to infants and children up to age 5. You can get more information and apply on their website. You can also call or email them for more information. This slide lists two more financial resources. The first is the Stockton Food Bank. The Stockton Food Bank offers an emergency food bank pantry that's available to individuals and families residing in San Joaquin County. They distribute food Mondays through Fridays from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. They also offer a mobile farmers market program that travels to 60 sites throughout San Joaquin County to distribute fresh produce to those in need. They also provide nutrition education and demonstrations. For more information about what the Stockton Food Bank offers, go to their website or give them a call. Next is St. Mary's Dining Room, which provides nutritious meals to those in need. They are open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week, 365 days a year. They serve breakfast from 8:30 a.m. to 9:15 a.m., lunch from 12 noon to 1 p.m., and dinner from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. For more information about St. Mary's Dining Room, you can go to their website or give them a call.
It's time to summarize everything we've learned. Alright guys, together we've learned that obesity is a medical condition, and much like many other medical conditions, we need to seek help to cure it. We can reduce our body mass index by staying active, going outdoors, and eating a well-balanced diet. We should remember to consume less sugary drinks and fast food. We should always keep in mind that a high body mass index can be more hurtful than helpful. Tackling obesity can be hard doing it on our own. So as we learn more about living a healthful lifestyle, we should include our family and loved ones so we can all do it together. We should get involved with our community and take advantage of all the resources in our local area. Jessica, Bridget, Zach, and myself would like to thank you all for listening to our presentation. We can only hope that we've encouraged and made you excited for a healthful lifestyle. If you have any other questions, feel free to visit the website healthypeople.gov. Follow the tab Nutrition and Weight Status, where you can find more resources, dietary and nutritional guidelines, as well as very nice visual aids. We thank you again, and we wish you happiness and health.